Have you ever felt like your emotions were all over the place? Or maybe you've experienced something that left you feeling confused and hurt, but couldn't quite put your finger on why. If you answered yes, then this video is for you. In today's video, we will be discussing a hidden map Freud had for the female mind. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. In 1925, Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, wrote a paper titled Some Psychical Mechanisms in the Origination of Symptoms. In this paper, he described 3 psychic mechanisms that women use to defend themselves against their own sexual desires. He called these mechanisms the Sento's barrier, the fetishistic mechanism, and the obsessive mechanism. According to Freud, the Sento's barrier is a kind of psychic armor that women put up to protect themselves from male sexual aggression. It is a manifestation of the negative feelings that women develop towards men due to their biological differences. For example, women may feel pain during sex, while men do not. Therefore, women may develop negative feelings towards their own sexuality and towards men. To protect themselves from these negative feelings, women create a Sento's barrier, which prevents them from experiencing pleasure or satisfaction in their relationships. This barrier manifests itself in various ways, such as being emotionally distant, rejecting intimacy, or even developing neurotic symptoms. Freud believed that the fetishistic mechanism is a way for women to cope with the trauma of sexual abuse. According to him, women who have been sexually abused may develop a fixation on certain objects or body parts that symbolize the penis. For example, a woman may become overly focused on a man's shoes, belt, or briefcase. In these cases, the fetish becomes a way to either express or avoid sexual arousal, depending on the individual. The obsessive mechanism, according to Freud, is a way for women to express their unconscious sexual desires in a socially acceptable manner. For example, a woman may become obsessed with a particular food or activity that has sexual undertones. For instance, she may feel sexual arousal when she eats chocolate or has a strong craving for it. She might also experience sexual thoughts while washing her hands or taking a shower. These seemingly innocent obsessions become a way for the woman to indirectly express her sexual desires. It is important to note that these theories are based on Freud's psychoanalytic perspective, which has been heavily criticized for being outdated, biased, and lacking empirical evidence. Moreover, reducing women's responses to sexual experiences to mere defense mechanisms ignores the complexity of women's emotions and agency. Women are not passive recipients of Freudian defense mechanisms. They actively construct their own desires and navigate their sexuality on their own terms. Despite the limitations of Freud's theories, they have had a significant impact on our understanding of women's psychology. Freud's ideas, though controversial, have sparked important conversations about women's experiences and the challenges they face in a patriarchal society. His work, along with the work of other early feminists, laid the foundation for later feminist movements and helped pave the way for greater gender equality and women's rights. It is also important to consider the historical context in which Freud's theories emerged. During his time, there was limited understanding of female sexuality and gender roles were more rigid. Freud's ideas, though flawed, were some of the first to challenge the prevailing notion of women as inferior to men and to explore the complexities of female psychology. Overall, while Freud's theories may not accurately reflect the lived experiences of all women, they serve as a reminder of how far we have come in our understanding of gender roles and women's rights. His work, along with the work of other early feminists, laid the groundwork for future generations to continue the fight for gender equality and to ensure that all individuals are free to explore their sexuality and identity without fear of judgment or oppression. If you made it this far, comment below with the word psychology so we know you're one of the few people who truly made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching and supporting us. We hope you've enjoyed learning about the hidden map Freud had for the female mind. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already so you can keep watching our videos. Take care and see you soon.